friend Roderick Christopherson here again with another single review. I don't know, I was going to say first listen review, but it is a first listen review, I guess, but it's just a single this time. It's the new, and I'm doing new in quotation marks here, air quotes, song Perhaps by Guns N' Roses. I don't know. I come to the realization that no matter what I say about this song, that I'm gonna get probably hated one way or another for no matter what I say. If I say I love it, if I say I hate it, no matter what, somebody's gonna have something to say about my opinion on this one. But I decided to do it anyway. So anyway, I guess the song was leaked back in 2019. I don't even remember hearing it back then, which is strange because I must have just missed it. But I am a big Guns N' Roses fan. When they released Appetite for Destruction, love that album. I was all in. I was a fan right from the start. The riffs on that album, the feel of that album, everything about that album. There's not a single song on there I dislike right from the start. And I've been in bands that have played their songs, and when Use Your Illusions came out, I actually did a review on the re-release of this already, and I was there in line buying the albums when they were dropped at the record store, because that's the way things were done back then, and I was there. So I am a fan of Guns N' Roses. Now, over the years, everybody knows that the history, basically it got down to just Axl being the only one left in the band, from that lineup, and this song was written during that era when they were doing Chinese Democracy, and it was kind of re-released back in 2019, like I just said. Leaked, I guess it wasn't really released, it was just kind of leaked. I don't remember hearing it back then, so this is my first time actually hearing this version of it, or this at all. And I guess it's got, basically what they did was just added Slash and Duff on it. I don't know if Richard Fortus and Dizzy Reed were on the original recording of it or not. Obviously, Brain on drums was on it, because it's kind of really hard to go back in and redo the drums, even though you can do that. I don't think that's what they did on this one. But anyway, so I'm assuming that it was just, Slash and Duff added to this after the fact. And so that's what we got. Now, I heard it, and I've listened to it a couple times now, and first listen through, I was just really extremely underwhelmed. Honestly, it just starts with a keyboard thing that just sounds like a lost Elton John song, more like a old, Guns N' Roses song, which makes sense, I guess, because Axl is a huge Elton John fan, so that's kind of feel I got from it. I like Elton John. It's kind of weird listening to Axl Rose sing that style of music, and it is what it is. It just didn't really do a lot for me. And the more I listen to it, the kind of the less I like it, quite honestly. The chorus isn't really all that strong, and even the melody during the verses just doesn't reach out and grab me. But that's just my personal opinion. The structure of the song is really kind of basic compared to a lot of the stuff they've done, and it isn't really a main riff. The riff is all on piano, which is just strange for me that aside from their ballads, that there's always been a guitar driven band, and the guitar just is not driving the song, and it's just it's unfortunate for Duff that there isn't a whole lot to work with, because he's a really good bass player, but this song doesn't really give him a whole chance to really show his playing at all. And Slash is all over it. He makes it sound, between the three of them, they do make it sound like Guns N' Roses. Slash's guitar sound and his playing just instantly sounds like Guns N' Roses, and of course Axl's voice. But aside from that, the song itself isn't what I would expect from the quality of the band that's put out some of the greatest music of this style of music. So I don't know, just my take on it. I'm hoping that the album that they hopefully someday release will be more songs that they wrote together. It would be really awesome if they got Izzy to write with them at least. I know he's probably out of the picture, but you know, you can always have wishful thinking because he wrote a lot of those early songs, and a lot of those riffs were his. So, you know, and my personal feeling was always when they lost him, they kind of lost that special ingredient that they really needed to have that same sound. I know bands evolve and all that and blah blah blah, but it'd be really great if they could just at least write with them. But you know, I don't know if that'll ever happen. I don't expect it to, but you know, that's just my wish list, I guess, or whatever. But anyway, tell me what you guys think about this one. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of different opinions on this, and like, subscribe, share, and all that fun stuff. And until next time, we'll see you.